You good?
Yep.
All right, this is the Historic Preservation Commission meeting for Tuesday, June 19th, or June 9th, 2020. Call this to order.
All right.
And we have a secretary's report. Approval of the Historic Preservation minutes for the May 12th, 2020 meeting. I need a motion to approve.
I move to approve the minutes, Powers.
Second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The report passes. If there's any communications from staff, Brandon?
We will be having a new commissioner join us next month. Kevin will be joining us. Dave Cortez has not opted to continue his term, so he'll be leaving us after this meeting.
Okay, great. Is there any communications from commission members? Hearing none, any old business? Seeing none, new business, case number C0A20-05, tear off roof and install a new at the Vanderveer Warming House. Don Allen, the City Parks and Department, is petitioner. Is there anything from staff?
Yes, I do have a report. So this will just be a replacement in kind, asphalt, shingles for asphalt, and other repairs that are needed on the decking for the roof itself. The specifics are in my report, but I'll scroll down here to the current condition. You can see that's the warming house in Vanderveer. The current condition, the deterioration on the asphalt shingles, and even some holes from trees rubbing on it. So it's definitely in need of repair. But as this is in the Vanderveer Park District, it's under the jurisdiction of HPC to review those types of repairs. And go to my recommendation here. So it achieves consistency with section 14060C1 of the Davenport City Code, which encourages the reasonable effort to make minimal number of changes to necessary to maintain a designated property in a state of good repair. And staff recommends approval of COA 20-05 in accordance with the submitted material.
Thank you very much. Anything from the commission members? Going once. I need a recommendation to approve.
I move to approve. Cochran.
Second, please.
Second, Powers. Second, Powers.
Got a motion and a second to approve. Roll call, please.
Powers,
Yes.
Franken,
Yes.
Cochran,
Yes.
and McGivern.
Yes. Thank you. That takes us to case number C0A20-06, a tear off a roof and install new, replace gutters, repair soffits, dormer siding, and flat roof balcony at 619 West 6th Street, Thomas C. Cheney and Casey F. Jones house, located in the local historic Hamburg district. Staff report?
Yep. So a number of requested changes here. I did speak with the petitioner. His primary aim is to get the roof replacement done as soon as possible, as there's ongoing deterioration due to the condition of that roof. He did mention the repair of several other elements. There's not really not a significant amount of information right now. He is just more of a number of things that need to be replaced. So the main approval we're looking for is the roof, and anything that some of those things do not require a building permit. so would not need commission's approval. So showing here some of the images of the current condition of the home. There's, a significant amount of repair that needs to take place. You can see just sort of the current condition. It needs a lot of love. But the roof replacement is just in kind. So, the staff recommendation is that it achieves consistency with Section 14060C1 of Davenport City Code, which encourages reasonable effort to make minimal number of changes necessary to maintain a designated property in a state of good repair. So staff recommends approval of COA 20-06 in accordance with the submitted material, and the petitioner is present for questions.
Is it Mr. Gorbich? If you'd like to come forward, if you have anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, it's in the ceiling, so if you step up to the table, this center table here, you won't see the microphone. It's up
Yeah,
there.
just come
We'll
right over
hear you
here and
just
talk.
fine.
Just look right at me. Yep, you're fine.
Sounds good. So I just wanted to make sure that the roof was at least solid and in place before I start any kind of work on it, because right now it's really pouring in. So.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Alex.
Any comments or questions for the commissioners? Any comments from the commissioners?
No.
I need a motion to approve.
A motion to approve.
I need a second.
Mrs. Cochran, a second.
Thank you. I got a motion and a second to approve said case. Roll call, please.
Powers,
Yes.
Franken,
Yes.
Cochran,
Yes.
McGivern.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Garbage. Appreciate it. That takes us to case number C0820-07, Review Monuments of Davenport Parks Department Memorial and Tribute Program. Chad Dyson, the City of Davenport Park Department is a petitioner.
All right.
Staff?
Yep, so this is just a general overview. This was provided by Mr. Dyson related to their memorial and tribute program. They provided a number of pamphlets showing the options, materials, and design for that program. This being a number of parks under the jurisdiction of the Historic Preservation Commission. Those listed historic parks require that any installations within the parks get HPC approval. So this is the Parks Department requesting that for at least the next few years. I believe 5 was stipulated that these programs be permitted, that the materials and designs of those monuments be permitted to be placed within those historic parks. I think you've kind of seen the materials. Only a few people can really see what's on the screen, but the benches here have specific colors and are made of are metallic, and there are also some tree options and some brick options. So if you have any questions, Chad is on the line, Chad Dyson. But overall, the staff recommendation is it achieves consistency with Section 1401060 of the Davenport City Code, which is our general historic preservation and certificate of appropriateness section of that code. And staff recommends approval in accordance with the submitted material.
And just for clarification, if there was a family bench improvement already in, say, Vanderveer Park, those existing improvements that are there will continue to remain. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah. This is a request for removal, just that these programs are sort of pre-approved by the commission to move forward so that every bench or memorial that goes into a park doesn't need to come before the commission.
Perfect. Great idea. Any questions from commissioners?
Yes, it's Diane Franken. I have two questions. The first one, who decides, it's just an inquiry really, who decides the location within the park? Is there someone specific on the Parks Department that decides that?
Hey, good evening. This is Director Dyson. I can take that question for you, Diane. Typically, we work with the family or typically the family or person requesting the memorial donation. They typically would request a specific park, and then we would work with them within that park to place the memorial.
Okay, thank you. Second question, have you ever had a case of someone just planting something or putting something, a plaque, and who's responsible for contacting them? They can't they have to remove it, or how does that work?
Sure. In my 2 years here, I can't say that that's occurred, but I can't go on record as saying it's never occurred. I can tell you if it were to occur and we discovered it on a non-approved plaque or something placed in the park, we would remove it. And then we would also try to identify possibly who had put it there and reach out to them.
Sure. Okay, thank you.
This is Commissioner Powers. I do have a question. Chad, when somebody buys one of these, do they have a lifespan on them, or are they just there forever?
So what we honor is 10-year maintenance and replacement. After that, they can renew or it's removed.
Okay.
And that's in the case of a bench or a brick. Obviously, trees, we're not in the arena of removing trees. If it's a tree memorial, it will stay for the life of the tree unless it becomes unhealthy or a hazard.
Okay. I bring that up because, as you know, recently Niabi Zoo had some challenges with this situation. So it's good to have an end date if needed.
Yeah, that's all spelled out in our pamphlet that I think was included in the submittal.
All right, thank you. Any other questions from commissioners?
No.
Seeing none, I need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve. Diane Franken.
Second, please.
Powers, I'll second.
Thank you. I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Powers,
Yes.
Franken,
Yes.
Cochran,
Yes.
McGivern.
Yes. Thank you. It takes us to other business. Is there any other business before the commission? This comes to the portion of the meeting with open forum for comment from the public. Is there any public with questions or comments? See none, I make a motion to adjourn in a second, please.
This is Cochran. I move to adjourn.
Second, please.
Powers, second.
We're adjourned. Thank you.